Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
I mean, can you believe this morning? You know, you're learning all about these heroes, and it's very, very important and critical because that enables you to learn from them to be able to create your own path and help you succeed in your journey. I don't care if you're a startup, mid-size, large, retired, whatever. Everybody wants to know how to continue to improve upon themselves, improve upon the people that they meet. And I mean, this morning we had the personal in-home training masters, Groovy Tech. They're helping with all the technology coming into your home. We had the CEO of Phoenix Comic-Con, Matt Solberg. You can reach him at phoenixcomiccon.com. Imagine, he's got over 100,000 people coming to Comic-Con. Make sure you go to phoenixcomiccon.com. And we just had the CEO of Great Hearts Academy. That's right, greatheartsamerica.org. So amazing things happening. But imagine what it would be like if you had the knowledge and the ability to work with entrepreneurs. Now, we're talking about entrepreneurs that may be in middle school and maybe high school. Remember that time when your imagination was just all over the place and you could think up things? Teacher would ask you how to write a paper on something really cool and you would just go nuts. Well, our next hero, Rising Tycoons. Go to risingtycoons.com. She is the founder, Olenka Cullinan. Now, Olenka, you are just truly doing so many things with our youths. I can't stop talking about Rising Tycoons. Why is that?
Well, I am a big believer that next generation should be better than us, David. So thank you so much for having me. Rising Tycoons is truly there to teach teens become CEOs and teach them success skills because I believe that they have to know how to go in life and be successful individuals, whatever it means for them. And entrepreneurship, leadership, and personal development skills is what makes it happen.
But explain to me this. Isn't this taught, though? It's not really taught in the school system and stuff. So how do people then learn it if they don't go to your risingtycoons.com? Or the children go? How do they learn this then otherwise?
You know, it's a great question. I've had a lot of adults come up to me and say, you know, I wish you were around when I was younger. And unfortunately, they don't. They kind of learn it sporadically. They learn some here, some there in college, maybe, you know, pick up a book, occasionally get a mentor. But unfortunately, yeah, that's a very sporadic learning. And so most students don't learn it unless they get into a program like Rising Tycoons.
Now, this interview applies to everyone, so make sure you listen. If you have kids, you have to continue to listen to this interview. If you don't, you have to, because you're going to see the magic that takes place of what Olenka is going to share with us. So take me through what Rising Tycoons is, the environment that you provide for our young entrepreneurs, middle school through high school.
Yeah, so we work with students 12 to 18. We make exceptions for younger students, so do reach out to us if you have a younger, brilliant student. We are always looking for the next CEO. And what we do is we put them into Rising Tycoons Academy, a 16-module program that takes them all the way from ideation, dealing with failure, mindset, what it takes to think like CEO, how do they build up confidence, public speaking skills, investment, all the way to launching a business. But we're also very aware it's a long program. You know, not all parents can do the whole semester. So we actually run an abbreviated version of this, which is a 1-week camp. And this summer, it's going to happen June 5th through 9th on campus with Grand Canyon University. Or if you really want us, we can bring it to your school or your child's organization. So please reach out.
Now, you tell me, is there anybody who's listening who, if when they were a child, could wish that they could go to this camp to learn about entrepreneurship and stuff? All right. So now maybe if you've got kids, go to risingtycoons.com. But even if you don't, make sure you go. Now let's talk about what and how adults play into this role and how there's various opportunities for them, like judging, mentoring, and so on.
Absolutely, yes. And it's interesting, David. I feel very serendipitous because we call them Rising Tycoons heroes. So our adults are true entrepreneurs, CEOs, business people who want to work with youth so they can volunteer for our events and for our camps where they can come and teach a workshop. It's a very little time commitment. We can come in on Skype for 30 minutes. You can come in for an hour. But I promise you, the love that youth will give you is forever, and you're literally going to touch someone's life.
And you're listening to the Heroes Eliances Hero Show with me, David Cogan. Be part of the community. Have the opportunity to meet Olenka at one of our incredible experiences. You want to improve your business, expand, you want to meet other CEOs, startups, go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. And Olenka, you're a member of our community. You've been to our round table, our grand tables. Everyone surrounds you when the breakout sessions and stuff. Tell us about, though, the experience coming from you.
Absolutely. I couldn't imagine my life without Eliances, to be honest, and to meet a more supportive, educated, forward-thinking, innovative community of entrepreneurs. It's a dream come true for myself and for Rising Tycoons. Imagine being 14, 15 and hanging out with top of the top CEOs and entrepreneurs at the round table, at the grand table where the room is full of 100 people. So it's magical experience if you want to do that.
In fact, we had on our show the winners of her competition who were on with, in fact, who were they on with?
They were on with the co-founder of Priceline, and they still can't stop talking.
So can you imagine being in the studio because you won through the Rising Tycoons competition to come into our Eliances Hero Show, being interviewed by me, but most importantly, too, being with the co-founder of Priceline who flew in. This is the magic that happens. This is why you need to be involved. Going to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. Or, of course, RisingTycoons.com. That's RisingTycoons.com. We'll also have the information in the interview on our website, Olenka Cullinan. The magic that happens. Olenka, I want to go to your camp. I want to go to your camp as a student because I have firsthand knowledge, because I was a judge at one of your competitions, of these kids, they're like 12, 13, 14 years old. They're presenting like they're 30 years old and have 100 years of experience. And that's because of you. What's the magic for young entrepreneurs? What's the secret that you've seen for the most growth, what they need to learn or have?
Couple of things. I would say one is confidence and being around mentors like yourself, David. Mentorship is everything. Mentorship has been everything in my life. It's because of people like yourself, that my company got off the ground and started, growing so much faster. But for these teens, that's everything. And number two is dealing with failure, teaching them how to fail.
Olenka, what was the drive behind you starting this?
I was in education for about 7+ years, and I saw how we were teaching creativity and innovation out of the students. So I wanted to teach it back in.
Incredible. We've got a little less than a minute left. What is the youngest person that you've had go through your program?
10.5 years old. And then the 11-year-old that you saw at the final of Rising Tycoons Academy, who literally turned 12 that day, and I would put him against some startups in Phoenix.
You train them to, it's incredible. So you've got various programs, and you have the 1-week summer camp going on at Grand Canyon University. Make sure you go to RisingTycoons.com. It's just incredible. Imagine your child being surrounded by other students that are there to learn business, create a business plan. A business plan. I didn't even know what a business plan was when I was 12 years old, and having those additional skills to increase their possible success. RisingTycoons.com. Olenka Cullinan, thank you so much for being here. You're building the backbone of success for our upcoming leaders. You inspire and drive, creating a path to enrichment and achievement for students. Olenka Cullinan, you're a hero. RisingTycoons.com, and you're listening to David Cogan with Eliances. And thank you to our famous producer, Glue, for making the magic happen here today with her dedication to booking our guests. So you can reach out to her by going to Eliances.com.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.Eliances.com. To unmask Eliances heroes' secret identities, be sure to tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. right here on Money Radio 1510 and 105.3 FM.